Okay, people, here is another video. I've posted, I think, 2 or 3 videos. This is in regards to flooring, flooring just in general. I'm a flooring contractor and a tile contractor as well. I also do, pretty much all phases of construction. I've been in the trade for about 32 years, and the reason I'm making this video is because there's a lot of guys that post videos and they make it seem so easy, and that's always kind of bugged me because the reality is no two jobs are exactly alike. And when it comes to bidding the jobs and all that, it's getting harder and harder, especially today with today's inflation, because there's a lot of guys out there that make the job seem way too easy. And you know what? That's got to stop. You guys have to be more detailed in your videos and maybe give people more information. So this video is for the clients that are looking for a reputable, respectable contractor with a clean conscience, license that's been in operation for a long time. Just somebody that's a little honest, okay? So for example, this is about little over 1,000 square feet of a wood installation. It's a wide plank, as you can see. It's about 7.5 inches wide by about 6 feet and a couple inches long. So this type of product requires a kind of a double style installation. It requires a glue down and a nail down assist. So I'm full spreading it. I'm not just putting globs of glue here and there the way I've seen some guys online doing that. So I'm full spreading it with a trowel, and I'm nailing it, with my my Boss Stitch stapler, with the correct size staple, of course. So here's the thing. This job, the layout. This is about 40-foot long hallway, okay? And you got a master bedroom at one end, and you have two bedrooms, I should say. You have 2 bedrooms on the other end of this hallway. So second story, there's nowhere to go with furniture, tools. So you're moving furniture, side to side. You got your tools in the way. It's no one ever speaks of that. No one speaks the truth when it comes to the job site. They always present a simple video of a guy just sitting there and slapping the pieces together in a few seconds, and they make it seem so easy. Well, believe it or not, I've got price lists that date back to the early 2000s, late 90s. And believe it or not, back in the day, they used to charge for second story installations extra. And if you think about it, yeah, you're hauling tools, material up and down the stairs. You're making your cuts downstairs because you don't want to make your cuts upstairs and get too much sawdust up here. Even though I do have special saws that I can use for like high rises or things like that I do use when I have to. In a house, you have a front yard, backyard, use it. It's better to have a happy customer than an irritated one. So anyway, same thing here. You got furniture, material, so you can see where I actually sanded the subfloor. No one talks about, floor prep that much. Floor prep is very, very important. The good thing about this job is that it's a fairly new house. The subfloor is fairly new, so is the structure. So thankfully, I checked it with my aluminum straight edges, and I have a 10-footer and 8-footer that I use, and sure enough, the subfloor was straight, thank God. So I didn't have to do any floor prep other than sanding the subfloor. So the purpose of this video is basically to show that no, you can't install 200-300 feet in one day so easily, because it depends on the layout. This hallway right here, it's only like 3 feet 6 inches in the tight spots, and it opens up to 4 or 5 feet in other spots, but it's not that easy. You can only spread so much glue. You're nailing it, so you got to watch out with getting glue all over the airline. And then most important is the layout. This is an outer wall, so I use this outer wall to line up my backbone of the job. And sure enough, this wall and that wall over there aren't exactly perfect, so you got to sit there and you got to play with it for a while and snap chalk lines. And I'm kind of old school. I don't do necessarily the lasers, but I snap chalk lines. I do it by the book. But it's not easy. So it took me pretty much the day to get the layout all kind of figured out, and then kind of put all this down. And so it's a little bit of work. It's not that easy. So when you're bidding these jobs, guys, don't make it sound so easy. I was always the guy in the middle when I would do estimates. I always fall in the middle, in the middle of the bidding war. So I wasn't the most expensive guy, but I wasn't the cheapest neither. And unfortunately, a lot of guys that got into the trade, guys that aren't licensed, guys that fall under the handyman banner and all this stuff, and they just charge cheap rates. They live here for a few years and then they jump, they go back to wherever they come from, whatever. So that has hurt the industry, because I've been in the industry for 32 years. So, I could tell there was days where you could submit estimates and people didn't really, question you too much. Right now, oh my God, it's tough. It is tough. So I just like to speak the truth to my clients, let them know that yes, I can do the job, no problem, but it's not going to be that easy because they see these videos and these guys make it seem like they could do a whole house like in a day or two. And no, that ain't the case, especially on the installer. I'm 52 years old. I don't fly around like I used to. I can still move pretty well, but still, I'm not as fast as I used to be when I was 30. And when you're 30, you don't have the experience that I have. So, it's kind of you take a slower installer, but you get more knowledgeable person and more experience. And that's kind of what you want. So this is the install. It's fairly easy, small bedrooms, large bedroom in the back, and then we have staircase. I got 3 flights of stairs, and we have an existing banister with, spindles and all that good stuff. So I have to try to make the new wood line up with the existing wood, which isn't always that easy. So I have to make the new wood line up with this and make it all nice and flat and pretty. So again, that takes extra time, and that's extra on the estimate. It's not just part of the job, okay? So this video, to my clients or to people that are looking for a good flooring contractor, just keep that stuff in mind. Don't listen to the if someone's saying it's really super, super, super easy and they're not telling you the whole truth, and you watch out, it's a red flag. You want to hear about the floor prep, you want to hear about preparation, you want to hear proper timeline. A job like this, because of the upstairs, second story nature and all that stuff, it could take you, 10 days, 12 days, it all depends. These stairs take a few days because it's 3 flights. You can see I got furniture, everywhere. So, anyways, I don't want to, make this video too long or say too much, but yes, job's pretty straightforward, but no, they're not all the same. And some jobs will have extra fees, okay? Like maybe possibly a second story. Stairs that have the detail to them. Jobs that have a difficult layout, okay? And you might add a little bit of extra money in there for that, because believe it or not, these layouts kill a lot of time. So a job that you could knock it out in a few days will take a few more days because of the layout. So keep that in mind, people, okay? And to all you guys out there that are making these videos where you're installing in an open room and it's super, super easy, give a little more detail. Don't just make it sound like it's something you can do with your eyes closed, okay? Because all you're doing is you're hurting the industry and you're making it difficult for everybody when they want to do their estimates, okay? So, good example is I've got my younger son helping me, and now that he's helping me do the jobs, I ask him, so, son, how is it the videos compared to the actual work? And he now knows that the videos are not necessarily the case. There's a lot of extra work that goes into it, okay? So, is that correct?
It's not as easy as it looks.
Right? Okay. That's my son, Carlos. He's my assistant. He's the one who's going to be taking over the business. So, yeah, now that he's working with me, and I kind of jokingly tell him, hey, mijo, so how do the videos compare to what we actually have to do? And he just laughs and kind of, understands why I tell him what I tell him. So anyways, people, there it is. Nothing super detailed, just a simple, honest video of a job that just is not as simple as 2 big old open square rooms off of a dining room or something, or those easy jobs. This has a lot of cuts, hallways, you got bathrooms sometimes, this and that, so that just makes it more difficult. So I rarely plug my company name, but you know what? I'm in the San Diego area, and for anyone out there looking for reputable, mature contractor, you can look me up, Dunright Flooring 3 at gmail.com. That's Dunright Flooring 3 at gmail.com. I have a website with some pics on there. Dunright is spelled just the way it sounds, Doneright. There's a company in Northern California that has the same name. Not sure how that happened because my license is older than theirs. But anyways, don't get them confused. That's not me. I'm here in the San Diego area. Okay. So if you need any, I even do like inspections, or if you just need some advice or you want an estimate, honest estimate, then look me up. I'd be glad to help you with that. Okay. So there it is. Have a nice day. Bye.